What's up, everybody? This is my hands-on video of when I got my hands on Brink at PAX East this year. Now, in case you haven't noticed, Brink is one of many post-apocalyptic shooters that are coming out this year. So needless to say, I don't have too much faith that it's actually going to sell well, but let me tell you what it's about and why you might want to keep an eye on it. Brink, in a nutshell, is really just a combination of a bunch of other games. It's mainly Team Fortress 2 meets Call of Duty. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing because the way that they're mixing all these different ideas together might work out pretty well. Brink is primarily a multiplayer game, but what they're trying to do that's different is blur the lines between single player and multiplayer. And while that may sound really cool, I'm kind of worried that what it's ultimately just going to break down to is just having to watch an in-game cutscene before every single match that you do online. But that's not so bad. I mean, it is pretty cool to see a lot of new objectives that I've never seen before in a multiplayer game. Lots of stuff to do. I mean, you can kill people. Well, I mean that's still the point, is to kill each other. But there's still a lot of other things that you can do. Disable bombs or push some button or defend some dude who's got a tummy ache or something like that. To be honest, I didn't really know what was going on in the 30 minutes that I played. All I saw was there was some guy I had to protect, and so I shot people. But the shooting was fun. Brink keeps up a really nice fast pace to it. You're constantly climbing up ledges, bouncing off walls, shooting dudes in the face, and changing guns and changing classes. Now this is where the Team Fortress 2 influence really comes into play, because there are, a bunch of different classes to choose from, but what's interesting is your weapons aren't actually locked to the class itself, only your specials and your grenade types. So if you've got a machine gun that you really love, you can use that while you're a soldier or while you're a medic. It won't really make a difference. As far as aesthetics, the level that I played didn't look nearly as good as this one. The level that I played was really dark and blotchy and pretty boring, but hey, this one looks good. And as far as the visual style of everything else in the game, I think the characters look pretty neat, and there's a ton of customization in there. A lot of kind of wacky, exaggerated looks, and that same exaggerated style ties into other parts of the game, like a lot of the animations. Like when you shoot a dude in the face and you drop him, he sometimes they'll bounce off the ground. It's pretty funny, and it's actually kind of a cool amount of feedback that you get. There's always a lot going on. It can be really satisfying. It's fun to blow stuff up and shoot dudes in the crotch with a shotgun, but there really wasn't anything that jumped out at me that screamed innovation or even new. I'm sure that Brink is the type of game that will grow on you over time, but upon first glance, there really isn't much to look at. But hey, if you're starting to get sick of Team Fortress 2 or Monday Night Combat, you should definitely give this a look. It seems like the type of game that would be really rewarding and something you could actually stick with. Let's just hope people can actually notice it within the flood of shit that's coming out. So Brink is scheduled to come out on May 17th for the 3 consoles that aren't made for babies. So for more info, keep your eyes peeled on Golgatron.com. Until next time.